conventional navigation to performance-based navigation. The new method of navigation, also referred to as area navigation, RNAV, started with the introduction of the Flight Management System, FMS, and the Inertial Reference System, IRS. With these new systems, operators are able to use direct routes with enhanced navigation accuracy, particularly for long-range flights. These new aviation methods enable the aircraft to fly from waypoint to waypoint, defined by latitude and longitude coordinates, instead of from navaid to navaid. The introduction of the FMS navigation system enables the estimation of the aircraft navigation error. Total system error, TSE, on aircraft navigation error considers the following components. The path definition error is the difference between the desired flight path and coded flight path in the navigation database, NDB. This component is considered as negligible on the basis of the navigation database validation. The flight technical error is based on the piloting and flight guidance performance represented by the cross-track deviation. The navigation system error is based on the aircraft position error computed by the systems. PBN concept. The performance-based navigation, PBN, concept was created on the capability to quantify this total system error. On this basis, the PBN concept enables to design procedures that reduce the separation with obstacles and the separation between aircraft. To achieve this objective, the PBN concept specifies the following basic definitions of navigation performance. Navigation accuracy defines the estimation of error on the computed aircraft position. The real aircraft position remains within a determined area for 95% of the flight time. The navigation accuracy is the radius of this determined area. PBN defines a minimum navigation performance for the need of the different type of operations, RNP value. The navigation accuracy must be less than 1 multiply RNP value. Navigation integrity ensures a high level of trust in the aircraft navigation computation. The real aircraft position remains within a determined area for 99.999% of the flight time considering undetected navigation systems malfunctions. The navigation integrity is the radius of this determined area. PBN defines a minimum navigation performance for the need of the different type of operations, RNP value. The navigation integrity is compared to 2 multiply RNP value. It should be noticed that the integrity of the position is linked to the accuracy. These two parameters are not fully segregated. If the value of the integrity increases, the accuracy will also be impacted. This RNP value does not represent a corridor for the aircraft trajectory. That is not a corridor where the aircraft can fly, but a limit that the aircraft computed position must not exceed. Navigation continuity ensures the computation of navigation information all along the flight. This definition includes the GNSS services. Based on these definitions, several local initiatives define their own requirements to fly some area navigation, RNAV, or required navigation performance, RNP, operations. This emerging environment led the ICAO to publish the PBN manual, ICAO Doc 9613, and Banzo PS Amendment, ICAO Doc 8168, in order to standardize the PBN concept for area navigation. The PBN manual specifies the scope of each RNAV and RNP operations. PBN standard. The PBN manual defines a differentiation between RNAV and RNP. Both RNAV and RNP have the same requirements for navigation. In addition, the RNP requires to monitor the navigation performance, and to alert the non-conformance with the navigation performance criteria. This requirement is referred to as onboard performance monitoring and alerting. This differentiation enables aircraft without monitoring function to access to several PBN environments. The RNAV operations are mainly monitored by Air Traffic Control, ATC. The Airbus aircraft are equipped with an onboard performance monitoring and alerting, alert message and cross-track deviation check, and have a high navigation performance. Therefore, On Airbus aircraft, the flight crew operates both RNAV and RNP procedures in the same way, with an onboard performance monitoring and alerting to monitor the position performance. Therefore, the RNAV procedure is operated as an RNP procedure, with an onboard performance monitoring and alerting set to the lower possible RNP value. For example, the required accuracy set by the system for an RNAV 10 or a RNP4 procedure may be 2 nautical miles. En route to RNAV 10, RNP 10. The RNAV 10 procedure can be operated in remote continental and oceanic areas, where no ground-based nav aid infrastructures are available. The RNAV 10 operations support the 50 nautical miles lateral and longitudinal aircraft separation minima, in place of 100 nautical miles. The RNAV 10 capability of the aircraft is demonstrated and certified on the basis of the compliance demonstration with the airworthiness regulations. The airworthiness compliance of the aircraft with RNAV 10 requirements is declared in the Limitations 22 Autoflight System, Flight Management System, Airworthiness Standards Compliance section of the AFM. The minimum equipment configuration requested to initiate the procedure is provided in the Special Operations section, that is FCOM PROSBO, of the FCOM. This list should be taken into account in MEL for dispatch conditions. The example presents a possible extract of the FCOM. This example is for information only. The content depends on individual aircraft configuration. For the pre-flight phase, the operator must perform all of the following: check NOTAMs, impact on procedure. NAM may require to monitor the availability of GNSS for the procedure. Check the navigation database validity, according to AIRAC cycle. Insert RNAV 10 capability in the air traffic system flight plan, in accordance with the ICAO or the NAA recommendations for both of the following. Insert the letter R in the first part of item 10. The letter Z can also be added to highlight that a complement on PBN capability is added in item 18. Insert the letter PBNA1 in item 18 for RNAV 10.